Welcome you guys to another wonderful episode of Minecraft Singleplayer Survival. Anyways, today we are having a little bit of fun, or well, I don't know if it's a bit of fun, but it is making slaves. Man, that's a bit weird. Not really slaves, but they're kind of slaves, but just in Minecraft. But today, today we are beginning the work of getting our own villagers. That way we can have awesome enchants, or well, more awesome enchants. Who wouldn't love cheap prices, like just trading emeralds that are worthless to you to villagers? And then also it's a nice way for us to feel like we have actual friends on this world, because well, it's kind of lonely. So if you guys don't remember, last episode we mentioned that we were going to be, come on, we were going to be making a villager setup thing, or well, we were going to be getting villagers. That way we can get our trading dock / harbor, whatever you want to call it, situated. Because if you guys don't recall, last episode we had a challenge that if depending on how many diamonds we got, we would be then doing a villager name. So towards when we have the villagers, I will be announcing who the winner was. So whenever we have the villager, you guys will be good to know on that. Or I will also be leaving a comment in the comment section below saying who won and in the description. But then we're populating the trading dock / harbor, and then we're also using this to get us some villagers, because well, the trades are really awesome for them, and then they're also very good at bringing in some food. So probably for the next bit, I'm going to be AFKing right over there, and I have some of the stuff necessary for this. I have splash potion of weaknesses, gapples, and I have more gapples that I can craft too, or well, 2 more additional ones I thought maybe. And then the idea is probably to lure them over there. I'm probably going to break a hole in the wall and just make a little drop down area for them, and that's essentially it. So anyways, I will see you guys once I have some villagers to showcase to you guys. Hopefully I get farmers, or yeah, just really farmers. Farmers would be good, or librarians. Those are the 2 things I wouldn't mind getting. But yeah, be right back in a second, you guys. Okay, you guys, so after a bit of waiting for several minutes, or possibly an hour or 2, I've got the villagers that we need. After waiting for a little bit and watching zombies fall and finding a zombie villager, and then taking that zombie villager, I transferred it over here to where now we have all these villagers and then this one messed up zombie villager. So that one just didn't want to work out. Somehow I ate the gapple that I was supposed to give it, which was not great. And then also turn that off real quickly. But we do have villagers. You guys can see we have 1 librarian and then 2 armorers, I believe, or 2 blacksmiths, whatever you want to call them. And then the rest are unknown. But we just so happen to get the right amount, and that is 1 shepherd, 1 fletcher, 1 farmer, and then another farmer. So these farmers are what we need as we are replicating the ImpulseSV design. So right now, what we're going to have to do is basically get these the 2 farmer villagers into these minecarts. So now this is the fun part. How am I going to get you in? Can you like get in there, please? Like, yeah. No. You're going too quickly. Come back. Now, Mr. Villager, are you gonna get in? There we go. So, okay, or don't work. Come on. Can't be this hard. Move you back real quickly. Come on. You can do this. Man, this is the struggle. Okay, now we should be good. Push you all the way up. And now you should be on your own little way. Now, he's gonna go up, which will be great. Now, I just need you to go up. Okay, there we go. That is not what we wanted. Can we fix that? Man, I really hate minecarts. Or I mean mine tracks. Because like, it's such a nuisance trying to get it done. Now, are you in? There we go. Now up you go. Up. Go. Oh, I probably should make myself one and make sure that the villagers won't die while they're up there. So while we're up there, we're going to be using the ImpulseSV to... Oh, what in the world do we have here? We have a little stop. Why are they stopped? What are you doing? Tell me. I cannot tell. Okay. Maybe. I mean, I'll just put down some more and hope that you guys can go fast, maybe? But we are using the ImpulseSV design for minecart. Oh, I guess this got unpowered. That's probably what it is. That is laggy or glitchy or whatever. But we are using the ImpulseSV villager breeder design, which is using farmer villagers to breed the villagers at a rapid pace, which will be awesome. So I think this will be great. It's going to allow us to reproduce villagers that we want, and also allow us to have farmers, which are great because they will be getting us food too, and we won't have to be worrying about that, and we'll be self-sustainable, which is great. Now, where did they go? So the idea anyways is to be building the villager breeder right over here, which is perching, or well, this is kind of the temporary layout I have for it. The idea is to have it perched on top of here, because over here we are going to be having the trading dock, which will be right over here, and I'm not totally too sure on what we're doing for that, or well, the layout for that. So this will just be a temporary thing, as it'll allow us to be really close to the temporary, or well, I mean to the trading dock, and yeah, so it will be a quick way of transporting the villagers over there, and then it's just a nice little midway point from our little area and the trading dock. So yeah, that's essentially it. I'm going to get started on the actual ImpulseSV villager breeder design, and I'll be right back in a second. So we are back now, and anyways, here is the final product of the actual villager breeder farm, and it is working great, might I say. And you can see that we have 2 villagers in here, but you guys are probably remembering, Jay, no, there's something wrong right here. There is something totally wrong. You had 2 brown coat villagers, 2 farmers right here. Well, you guys, I may have left one of them out overnight with the other one, and one of them may have died before I got to it. I don't know. It might just be me, or I'm crazy, that type of deal. Hey, look at them. They're beautiful, aren't they? But realistically, no, the other one is actually still alive, and I can show you guys where it's at right now. It's actually all the way down there. You can see it right now. There are 6 doors right now, and it's just, oh well, I think I put 9 down there. That way it creates a bigger village, and it's just really awesome. Now, anyways, to name the winner of the question of the video, last video, if you guys don't know, I asked how many diamonds do you guys think I will get, and there was one person that was really close, almost spot on, really close. And you want to guess who it is? Well, no, too bad, I'm already telling you. Teckus. So that person gets to name a villager in the village whenever we get this area, or well, not in the village, but in the trading dock area, whenever we get that area situated. So thank you for telling me that you said 60 diamonds, which was a very close choice. And yeah, so you get to name a villager whatever you want, as long as it's appropriate. So yeah, make sure to do so. We're also going to be doing more contests like that. So this is our little way of doing a contest for showcasing you guys for being awesome support, or well, awesome viewers, or whatever you want to call yourselves. I don't know. And back to this though, I know we kind of got off topic of this, but this was the ImpulseSV design, which is kind of tweaked a tiny bit. I'm not totally too sure who I used to make this design, because there was a small little change up that the person that I watched do to this build, because there was supposedly a clog up of villagers with using the ImpulseSV design. And there will be a link in the description below to both the tutorials, the one from ImpulseSV and the one from the person that I personally use that tweaked the Impulse design. And that's basically it. So how it works is, this is the lever to turn off the villager, the village down there, and then essentially what happens is this farmer gives food to this librarian, and because of them sharing food, that will cause them to breed. And once they breed, it will make a baby villager, and the baby villager will be inclined to walk off the edge, because these big villagers cannot, and the baby ones can, and it'll go all the way around like this, and it'll just go whoop whoop whoop. Man, that's weird sound effects. And it'll go down here, and right there, it'll drop down. That way, it's far enough away from the actual village down here, because if it's a certain proximity in the village, or well, it's in a certain proximity of the village, then it's going to prevent more villagers from spawning. So yeah, I believe we currently have 2 right now. Where are they at? I think it's right here, maybe? No. Close, but not close enough. Right here, maybe? Yes. So we have 2 of them. We have 2 butchers, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we have 2 of them, which is not the greatest in the world, which is kind of sad, but we're going to deal with it. I think I have a torch in there. If not, I'll place one in there for you guys. I'm a bit nervous about them possibly turning, even though it doesn't really matter, but yeah. So we do have the 2 butchers down there. I don't think we're really going to put them in the village. We might. It all kind of depends. And currently right now, I'm waiting to get more farmers, and then we're going to be working on this over here. So I think next episode, we're going to be working on this area over here once again, because we have the villagers now, which is a plus. We're going to be able to do a lot more work. We have materials to be building the actual houses in that area. Well, the, I guess, structures in this area to make it look pretty. We also have to terraform that area, so we might do a bit of that on camera. And that's essentially it, I think. So we might, well, I think my intention is to cover this up with maybe a house or something along those lines, because I really don't like the idea of how this looks. Sure, it looks okay looking, but I think we might put a house that we use over here, or a building or structure, whatever that it may be, over on top of here, connecting it to the trading dock, or well, being used with the trading dock too, and then having like a little tunnel system for us to use these villagers, and that'll be neat in my opinion. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this episode. I know this episode was kind of a bit weird. We didn't do a lot of building on camera. We kind of did a lot of things off camera. We still do have a lot of villagers that are still at the very bottom at the zombie villager grinder thingamajigger. So we're going to bring them up eventually and put them in the area over there. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. And anyways, see you guys next time. Bye-bye, you guys.